We have an update. Remember the guy dressed in a Nazi outfit, costume, whatever, ended up getting arrested? Well, he has been funded. I'm going to remind you of the incident, give you the update. Here it is.
Touch him. Don't touch him. He's in my, are you in my accounting class? Yeah! What up, bro? What's good, bro? How are you? Look at this guy. This is terrible. What the problem? I don't know what you want. Is this serious? No, I have no idea. We're seeing. No.
All right. Well, we have an update. People obviously, they feel bad for the guy. They are encouraging him to exhibit this kind of behavior by funding him. Put it up full mass. Here we go again. Racist caught on camera being paid. Last week, we reported on a Kenneth Leland Morgan. You see, Kenneth here, 32 years of age in Georgia, was arrested early Friday morning after a violent confrontation outside a bar, an event that began with him dressed up as a Nazi. The altercation left a University of Georgia student with a broken nose, cuts to her face, and a black eye. He was arrested for assaulting a woman. Supporters of the man have now raised $17,000 for his court fees. Morgan was released from jail the following Monday with a bond set at $15,000. Now remember, we just reported on a story where Mr. Bouchard was being held on a $2 million bond for reposting a meme that was against Charlie Kirk. The racist person that's dressed as a Nazi, $15,000. There's more. Following the incident, Morgan created a fundraising campaign on Give, Send, Go, on which he said, quote, "My family and myself are currently being harassed, intimidated, and bullied. These funds will help my family and I from the ongoing harassment and my legal fees." Can we put the picture back up? Sir, you brought this upon yourself. You know who else was a bully? You know who else harassed people? The men that wore that uniform that you took such pride in wearing that night. They killed people, sir. Families, children. They assaulted them. Now, you, decided to engage in taunting individual wearing that same uniform. Why? Did it make you feel empowered? Was this a plan from the beginning to get extra money because you know how racist some members of this country can be? What was your end goal here? When you assaulted the individual who was a college student trying to educate herself in order to become part of the solution for others? What was your end goal? He explained that the funds would go toward his attorney, court fees, relocation, and now he needs security. Well, sir, I thought you were the security, sir. That's what your uniform says. He needs family assistance. He needs other expenses paid as well. As of Friday, a little more than $17,000 had been raised. He has a goal of $250,000, by the way. The biggest donors gave close to $1,500. Multiple other donors have added comments that seem to express, racist ideals, such as, quote, white solidarity now. Another quote, restore our white Christian nation, be proud of who we are. Another quote, we must secure the existence of our people with a future for white children. He was wearing a Nazi uniform. Nazi. The bar issued a statement. This is where it happened. Quote, I wanted to clarify that the individual was denied entry into the bar and was instructed to leave. Fowler said in the statement to the Red and Black, at Cutter's Pub, our top priority is customer safety, and we will continue to do everything we can to make everyone feel safe and welcome. We pride ourselves on being a diverse crowd and serving everyone who walks through the door with respect. This wasn't the only highly controversial costume we saw this Halloween. Homeland Security officials have responded to images of ICE agents wearing Halloween masks in Los Angeles. And this photo features the driver of a vehicle in a mask. A group that monitors immigration authorities around Los Angeles snapped the photo. Kate 8 News reports when CNN reached out to the department for reaction to the photos, an assistant secretary responded with, quote, happy Halloween, end quote. Actress and model Julia Fox made headlines for her offensive Halloween costume. Jackie Kennedy in her, well, pink blood-stained suit from the day JFK was assassinated. John F. Kennedy's grandson, Jack Schlossberg, says Julia Fox's blood Jackie Halloween costume is disgusting and happens to glorify political violence. Yeah. Happy Halloween. All right, dear brother, thoughts?
I think one of the worst things about this is how old he is. You know, he's my age, and just like someone in their early 30s doing this, it just like you failed at life. Like, and this is what this movement is made up of. It's made up of losers who failed at the social game, basically. Oh, how dare society make me try? I'm supposed to just have things go my way just because. You know, and that's their whole plight. That's their whole gripe. And when they go in places and they get ridiculed or they get beat up or attacked or whatever it may be, then they play the victim and act like, oh, why won't people accept me? Knowing good and damn well what they were doing. So this is unfortunate, but this is who these people are. They're failures.
Yeah, seriously so.